It's the Weather Xtreme video, the afternoon edition for Friday, the 4th of November. I'm James Spann. Looking for rain, not going to happen this weekend, but could it happen at the end of next week? But in the short term, drought conditions will continue to worsen. There's the water vapor satellite view. Nice trough over the eastern seaboard that pushed a cold front through early this morning in the pre-dawn hours. Had a few spots getting a bit of rain, but most locations with nothing. Temperatures mid to upper 70s in most spots, but a little warmer than forecast. Look at Birmingham, 81. Again, it's a function of the lack of soil moisture. There is no soil moisture. All the sun's energy heats the ground, which heats the air. But generally speaking, we should be in the 70s in coming days. Around the region, 60s for St. Louis and Louisville, 73 in Nashville. We'll see lows down in the 40s this weekend. Coldest morning should be Sunday morning with mid-40s likely. Colder pockets could see upper 30s. Got a red flag warning for much of north and central Alabama because of the danger of fires, the very low humidity, the breeze following that front continuing today. And the convective outlook, maybe some strong storms back in the southwestern states around El Paso, but of course around here, can't buy a drop of rain. Now, this is the 7-day QPF graphic from WPC. Rain through Friday of next week, suggesting maybe 1/2 inch for where we are and maybe 2 inches around Mobile. But there is great uncertainty about the timing of rain returning, as you'll see. A lot of mottled madness here. And the tropics are quiet. That big system in the Atlantic obviously is not a warm core tropical system that's moving northeast, and things are quiet. The Gulf of Mexico pretty much cloud-free. So here we go. The GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1. And you can see the trough is off the East Coast, ridging building here. The sky will be sunny. We start the day in the upper 40s. The high will be in the mid to upper 70s. A really nice day for football, anything else. Same thing Sunday, 40s in the morning. The high will be in the 70s. And next week, that'll pretty much be the theme. This is Monday, Tuesday. Now look at Tuesday. We've got rain creeping into West Alabama. With a wave coming in here, could it rain in places like Aliceville and Butler and York and Livingston? I don't know. We're not going to mention it for now because the air is just so dry. And then look what happens. Wednesday, it just kind of goes away. The wave dampens out, encounters dry air, and still we're dry. And this is Thursday of next week. You know, we've seen runs of the GFS that look very wet. Well, now that looks very dry. And this would suggest a low in the 40s and a high in the 70s. And a week from today, this is Friday the 11th, troughing to the west, but we're dry. And again, there's absolute mottled madness here. But if you take this on face value, all of next week would be dry. We'll break the consecutive rain-free days. That's 52 set in 1924. We'll beat that if this verifies. But look at the next day. Now, this is Saturday, November 12th. Very deep upper low forms over Arkansas, and if this verifies, that would be a stormy day with rain and thunderstorms. Look at the instability creeping up in here. The surface-based capes almost hitting 1,000 joules per kilogram. And understand there is very little confidence in this. But I will say a lot of times droughts end very ugly with floods or severe weather problems. And again, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I do think out there at mid-month we'll start to see a pattern flip. And during a pattern change, you'll see great inconsistency of these medium-range models. And the European is just saying there's nothing going on here. This is the rain on the European all the way through Monday the 14th, and it's got nothing. But we've seen the European show rain at the end of next week. So confidence is very low in a specific solution on when this dry spell finally breaks, but it should break at mid-month, 7, 8, 9, 10 days out. Numbers, highs mostly in the 70s in the short term, lows in the low 50s. I think we'll be colder many mornings than this, and then highs in the upper 60s in some spots out toward mid-month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. My next video will be here Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders, will have the video updates tomorrow and Sunday. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or television, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.